everybody. This is Heather, the creative director for Brutus Monroe. Shannon's going to be joining us momentarily, but we welcome you to the You Are My Sunshine summer release. So I know that Christopher has been showing these products and everybody from the team has been doing a smash up job. But we also heard from you guys that you like to see what all the design team has been sending in. So I kind of ravaged the store from what Tracy and I did the other day, and to show you everything that's up there so that you can decide what's going to work best for your creative projects. So let's get started. So this product, hello. Oh, wait. I should wait till everybody. There's a couple of people coming in. I'm a little rusty. I apologize. Hello, Penny. Hello, Anne Marie, Kelly. So some of our friends are just joining us, and then we'll just jump in. Kathy, Maine. I want to get to Maine someday, Kathy. I heard you can see all types of water creatures, which living in for many, many years in Pennsylvania, you do not get to see many whales or dolphins or anything like that. So that's on my bucket list. Candy, hello. Hello. You get double the shenanigans. Yeah, Shannon will be joining us, and then she'll be live tonight, which will be fantastic. But meanwhile, we also have Darren, which he is a hoot and a half if you ever get to talk to him. And just to put a little bug in your ear, we are more than halfway sold out of the Create Your Own Ending event. So there were 24 spots for the in-house of that, and that is the second weekend of July. And then we also have the Create Your Own Ending event that's going to be streaming live. So there is a Facebook page that everybody is invited to. So I was at Create, and a couple of people were wondering if they come in person, will they still be able to go onto the Facebook page and view all the videos? And the answer is yes. So you'll get everything, not only in person, but you'll be able to replay it at home just in case you want to duplicate anything or we're not able to finish anything. But you will be able to do 8 fantastic classes with at least 4 make and takes. There's Darren. So let's go over that real quick. So it is the 7th through the 9th of July. So once you get all those kiddos out of school and you're preparing for all types of fantastic summer fun, kick it off with a little treat to yourself. So you'll get 2 classes with Christopher, the CEO of Brutus Monroe. You'll get 2 classes with Shannon, who heads our design team. You'll get 2 classes with me. You'll get a class with Candy, a class with Gina, and we have some extra special treats. So I know Jessica's really excited, and a couple of surprise fun guests are going to be joining us. So the package includes all of the classes, and a lot of people are asking us, are they going to be new products? And 90% of the products are going to be brand spanking new. So you get new stamps, new dies, new stencils, and then you guys get to see not only the new products, but you'll be able to see a little sneaky peek of Brutus Monroe behind the scenes. So for $349.99, it's $349.99, and you can do Afterpay, which I love Afterpay. It breaks it up into 4 easy payments so you don't get hit all at once, and we take care of the finance charges on that. But it is a fantastic way of making that flexible spending dollar go a little bit further. So let's start, since people are filtering in with all of the summer release, You Are My Sunshine. And one of the things that we got to create with this release is this brand new glitter glaze. And I'm just going to bring this up to the camera. I don't know if you can see how amazing that is, but it's called Splash. And when we were designing this, we were looking for that summertime feel. So whether you're going to do it on white cardstock or dark cardstock, it definitely has that that summer. For the Create Your Own Ending, you'll be bringing your basic toolkit, so you can bring your paper trimmer, your stamp positioner, You can bring your heat tool, you'll have your basic inks, and then we will bring all the other stuff. So if you're into the mixed media class, we'll take care of all of that. If you're doing a die cutting class, you will see all the dies that are included in that class will be done for you so that you can sit there and just create. Fantastic. So for the glitter glaze, if I just jump back here, and I apologize, the glitter glaze has that summertime feel. So you can put it to create a nice water effect on your cards. And this is stunning, especially if you ink blend it underneath and then lay this on. And this is the first type of glitter glaze we've done this. It has 2 different types of glitter in it. So Natalia really, really knocked us out of the park. So that is something that is fantastic. And then we are bringing you a brand new squeaky clean, and it is called Pink Lemonade. And this is like summer in a bottle. And best of all, it will work on your stamps. It'll work on your matte surface that you're working on, and you can just clean up, because I heard a lot of people don't like a messy crafter. And then in this release, also, you get these fabulous washi tapes. And Christopher did a wonderful little sample here. So you get 2 sheets of each of these washi tapes, and they're super fantastic. And you can just put them on a card. They already have adhesive on them, and then you can just start creating. So that is fantastic with this release. We also have a brand new product here with this release, and it is the half sheet of the conversation clippings. So you have all these big, bold sentiments. Some are sunny days are ahead, smile, hey sunshine, so sweet, shine bright, thank you, happy summer, stay cool, kick back and relax, hello, summer vibes, sun kissed. Now, my eyes are getting a little bit older, so I'm going to have to pull this out. Okay, get cool by the pool, sun's out, buns out, stay cool, relax and unwind, float your cares away, fun in the sun, soak up the sun, make a splash, let's make waves, born to grill, serial griller, you deserve a break today, let's party, relax, summer vibes only, vacation mode, let's catch up, chilling and grilling, nothing but blue skies. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine, and you make me happy when skies are gray. And these are fantastic. All you need to do is just cut them apart and put them on your cards. But you can also foil these. So wherever you see the black appear, the foil will attach right to that part of the card. And then you peel off and you can just start putting on all of your sentiments, which is fantastic. Then we have some stencils with this release. Oopsie. So you have, so many good things. So you have this amazing stencil, and it has all these fun sunglasses, which are just really fantastic because you have them going this way and that way, and they're just all jumbled on there. And that makes a really fantastic background. And then you have this pull stencil, which you also have the masking piece. So if you want to do all your cobblestone in the background here, and then have your blue and fill it in with this fabulous splash glitter glaze, that is a great way of adding both products in. But I've seen also where people are taking this cobblestone and put it here. But what we have created for you is this fantastic stencil that is called Water. And you can just lay that inside there. Or you can just color it and then put your glitter glaze. Then we have this fun stencil, and it is called What's Cooking, and it is a slim line. So you have the apron here, and then you can layer all these different other aprons, and you have the nice little etched outline so you can just perfectly lay onto it. Um, so you can get everything laid right on top. And you can even put this checkered piece here and then put the lobster, or you can do the stripes and then layer in the kiss the cook, Dad's grilling. I don't know about you, but with all these graduation parties coming up, or you have Father's Day coming up, or summer birthdays, I'm always reaching for something that is man related, or somebody who wants to go grilling. I know my husband has two grills behind our house because he really likes to grill. We grill all around. And then we have this fabulous stencil, and it is called Beach Towel. And beach towel has, again, a negative for the beach towel, and then all these layering pieces. So you can put the shark on. Sorry, I'm hearing some, maybe Shannon is, there's Shannon.
I'm
Hello.
here. I was having a hard time getting on. Sorry.
That's okay. We were just going through all the fun release.
Awesome.
So we're right now on the towel, and with this towel stencil, you can layer all these fabulous pieces, just like the apron. And these make
I'll have to
fantastic
be able to hear her, honey. Sorry.
graduation cards or summer cards, or again, if you have Father's Day coming up or the summer birthdays, or maybe just, fantastic teachers cards and say, school's out, have fun, and we'll see it in the new school year. And then we have, and I showed you the water one, but we also have fire. So we're bringing out some element stencils, and these are our 4x4 stencils, and they're fantastic because you can actually just do one side, flip it, and then continue the card for a slimline or a 6x6 card or an A2 card. And we have fire and water in this line so far. And then lastly, for the summer release, is this lily pad stencil. And it has all these fabulous little flowers here and lily pads. Feel free to jump in for anything that I may mess up. Or if you'd like to add.
You bet. Hi, Kathy, by the way.
So the other thing that came out, and this ended up being the name of the summer release, is the You Are My Sunshine die. And it has our individual alphabet pieces, but it also has the shadowed piece, which is fantastic. And then Christopher also created this wonderful placement stencil. So you can literally take your die cut, run it through, and then place this on. And if you want to take it one step further, you can put your press and seal wrap on top, peel that backwards, and then lay this on your card, again, layering all this up so that everything goes on.
Love it. Who doesn't love options? Hi, Mackie, by the way. How are you?
Hello, Mackie. And then I love you a bushel and a peck. And I know that Christopher created this fantastic card the other day on his live. And this is what I was talking about. Right here is this shadow piece. Do you see the black? And then he foiled all those wonderful letters and just laid it out. And there you go.
All right, Heather, did your mom also sing that to you? My mom used to sing that to me too. And all the grandbabies.
She did not. She did Rockabye Baby.
Ah. Both You Are My Sunshine and I Love You a Bushel and a Peck.
Yes. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
She did the You Are My Sunshine, or my dad did a lot because we would take walks. And in the You Are My Sunshine, I used that with my oldest all the time because we could just not keep them inside the house.
Nikki, we're glad you're here. We hope that we cheer you up.
Oh, no. Don't be sad. The summer release will make you happy, I promise. So this is a fantastic.
There's a lot to happen.
Yes, there's a lot of options. So this is the picnic basket, and you get all these fabulous pieces in here. You get it for the bottle. You can make a ketchup bottle and a mustard bottle, or any type of special sauce. You have the burger, or you can make it an Impossible Burger. You have the little spatula here, but you also have the plain basket shadow piece, and then you have this grid on top, which is fantastic fun.
Now I'm hungry for a burger.
Oh, burgers sound really good, actually. I'm
They do.
always
And
good.
when you said special sauce, I was like, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
So now you get to hear Shannon sing to us, which is fantastic.
Oh, with my beautiful voice right now too. I've got a cold, so I've got extra appeal.
There you go. And then this also was released. It is our barbecue grill. And not only do you get the big piece back here, but you get all these individual pieces and the kebab. And the kebab comes as one big piece, and then you just have to clip it apart if you want to use them individually. And this would be really fun. And so would this die. Really fun to stamp on some of the pattern paper that we have, and then just punch it out and layer it all up. You know, I love my layers.
I love that they all work together so well.
They do. And then Jaron has this summer tray add-on. So if you love the original tier tray, and then we had a Halloween fall one, this is the summer one. And not only do you get this little gnome guy who's eating an ice cream cone and has a little surfboard, flip-flops, and a starfish, a little mixed drink, and a ball and a flamingo, but you also get the summer dye layered, which I
I
love.
cannot wait to get that. That is so cute.
It is super fantastic.
I will be playing with that.
I bet. Well, you really pick all these little pieces when you're doing your dyes and just really knock it out of the park.
You're very sweet to say that. Thank you. I just think dyes are so versatile. I mean, I can't get enough dyes. I just love them all.
There you go. And then we have our full color A2 size card panels, and you get 8 holographic rainbows. And you can see on the front all of the fantastic pieces. Yes, you need to order the summer tray add-on. It is definitely very, very versatile. And you get a different gnome in the original, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And then Christopher did these fantastic popsicles. And I'm sure he showed you, but I'm going to just show you real quick a few of them. So you remember the popsicles that had the writing up here, and you would like lick all the popsicle off just to see what the popsicle. So this one says, "Stay cool, you're too sweet, you are one of a kind. Anything is popsicle. Hello, friend. You are one of a kind. Oopsie. And let's chill." So you get all these fantastic popsicle sticks, and then you get all this rainbow colors, which look at how amazing these are.
Those colors just look yummy.
Right? Now I want ice cream with my burger. Now I know what I'm going to ask my husband to make. And then we have these fun glitter stock flip-flops. And these were made in-house by Natalia. And look at how fun. And it's our glitter stock that does not come off. There you go, Sweater. She wants a popsicle. Well, you might have to make her a popsicle card and say, "Enjoy your summer off."
I want real flip flops like that. Those are so cute. I want some just like those.
Well, you like glitter on everything. You wanted to make the Etch-a-Sketch. But look at this. You get this piece on here, and if you put foam underneath, you could totally pop that up. And you get both sides of the flip-flop.
Very cute.
So you get this side and the left and the right, and you get this piece and that piece. Look at how,
Those would
and
be
then
really
you
cute
take
on a scrapbook layout too.
right, and then you take the conversation clippings and you put them on some of the cardstock we're going to show you, and that's your card. Yes, Anne Marie, I hope that you will share on social media what you create, because we at Brutus Monroe love seeing what everybody posts on the Brutus Monroe fan club page.
Nikki actually has glitter flip flops. Look at her. See, I'm not the
No,
only
you do
one.
not. Do you really, Nikki? That's fantastic. You're going to have to make a card with these, and then you're going to have to post it.
That would be cute. Side by side.
I love that. Okay, so this paper, these two paper pads are so cool. I had to have them both. So the vintage patio, and again, we have all these fantastic patterns on the back. Look at that. And then, if that doesn't put you in a summer mood, you get the summer break paper pad. And this paper pad is the first of its kind. So, what's really fantastic with it is you get these big, bold prints. So, you have some grass, you have the water, you have the sky, the sunshine, but then you have, and the picnic basket, uh, tablecloth, but then you have all these pattern pieces. So you could really mix and match something that is a big, bold print with something that is a repeat pattern. And then that is that is your card right there without having to worry about layering and everything with stencils. It's already done.
I'll be using that today.
What's that?
I'm using that paper pad today.
There you go. So then we have the fabulous stamps. And these were drawn by our very own Darren. So I think he had a lot of fun doing these, and I just love what he created. So you have your picnic table with all the goodies that go on top, and the stamps come either just as a stamp or as a stamp and die combo, which is a super value for what you're getting. So you get all these little things like the cheeseburger and a watermelon, and plates and the mustard and the ketchup and the bag of chips. And he thought of everything. You have a hot dog and you have a little cup. And then you have our main set, which is our Froggy Fun. Yes, isn't that fantastic, Linda? And you have, okay, first of all, you have this frog that's grilling down here with his little kebabs on the grill. There's smoke. Then you have this lounging frog. You have this little frog up here that is just enjoying the sun on the lazy river. You have this sassy frog, and she owns the whole summer. But then you have the dad frog. And he even has, I have never seen this in my life, a frog with the dad bod, where he's just enjoying the summer sunshine. I'm blurry. It's probably because these were, let's see. Well, you can always head over, if it's still coming up blurry, you can always head over to brutusmonroe.com and check out the stamps. But look at how fun those are. But that's not all in this release. You have the summer loving set, and this set is amazing. So you have these tools, you have a different grill, you have a kite, there's a popsicle, you have a little float to go with our little friend, you have a lounge chair that is the opposite side, so you can make, a card that says missing you, or come enjoy this fun trip with me, or can't wait to see you. You have the little flamingo, you have the sunglasses, the flip-flops, the beach ball, and that, I mean, how fun is that? Then lastly from this set, I don't know. I don't know.
Darren's texting Christopher.
I don't know if Darren can fix that.
I don't think he can do anything about your focus, but he's texting Christopher so that if Christopher's not busy, he can check it out.
Perfect. I just did the same. Okay, so the last stamp in this set is the water lily stamp and die. And look at how cute this goes with this or alone. Like, that is so great. And you could make this slimline into an A2 card if you'd rather, or keep it in its slimline. So all of this is this summer, You Are My Sunshine summer release. And it is a fabulous, fabulous release. I have to say, I had so much fun and I just couldn't stop. I think I stopped at like 4 o'clock in the morning making cards the one night.
They are fun. I haven't sent mine in yet because I keep making them because I'm just like, I'm having too much fun. I don't want to send them till I've done all that I want to do.
You don't want to stop. Listen, I get it. Okay, so let's go to what the team, because I know that you guys have asked to see what people have created. So this is what I'm talking about. Look at this frog with the dad bod. Look at how fun. And it has the little sunglasses. Oh, wait, I know who did that card. That's one of mine. I'm like, then you have this little growing frog. And they used right here is that steam and glossy accents on the eyes. Here he comes. What?
Nothing.
Heather?
Yes.
While you're showing those, do you mind if I get gluing? Just because
it's not the camera, it's the stream.
Okay.
Because the camera looks beautiful on our side. So it's got to be something. It's got to be something with the stream because it is clear as the day is long on our side. Like it's perfect on our side. Like even the focus is perfect on our side. So I don't know.
Is there something we can do on our end?
I don't think so. I think it just might be something with the stream because everything is showing that the stream quality is great. I mean, everything is good. It just must be something that's going through with YouTube. Also, if anybody is out there, double check your stream quality to make sure that it's the best quality it can be. But again, from what I can see on my screen, I mean, it's very, very clear. Now, obviously, it's a little bit further away right now because we have to do the side by side for it to be a little bit closer up. But yeah, it looks good to me. It's strange.
Darren, will you switch camera views? To me, my down one. I'm just going to introduce it and start gluing it just so that when you're done showing the cards, it'll go faster, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not.
What, Darren? I just got booted. I can't do anything. Oh, Darren will be back in a moment. He got booted.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not. It's definitely not something on our end though, because it's very, very clear on our side. When the card is right up to the camera, it's clear. Yeah, it's very. Hold on. Let's turn on the second TV. Sorry, everyone. So we can see what they see.
Can I? I might be able to. How do I do that? I do what? Uh-huh. It doesn't drag. Okay.
I did it.
There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to start a little bit so that because I have a lot of gluing and I know that's not really the most interesting thing to watch necessarily. So I figured I would get started so that while Heather is showing samples, I can just be kind of gluing in the background. But I want to show you again. I know Heather already introduced it, but this is the picnic basket die set, and look at how cute this is. Look at all of the cute little details. So we're going to use this. And then I thought, well, when I go on a picnic, I like summer fruit. I mean, that is part of summer. Fruit is just such a big part of it. And I just went through my dies and I remembered that I have the pineapple dies and I have the watermelon dies, and they work just perfect with this set. So I'm going to also be using those. And I will also be using the summer break paper pad. Oh, and I'm also going to use this is a heavy die, definitely die heavy project, but I'm using the dies of the month, the Stay Rooted. I'm going to use this long grass. And then as far as the paper goes, let me show you which ones of those. I mean, you'll kind of be able to tell when I show you anyway, but we're going to use, let's see if I can show you. We're going to use the grass. Look at this great grass. Just gives you a little more texture to your paper. I'm going to use the clouds. Did we lose Heather? Oh, will I show the actual dies? Yes, these are the actual dies. I will definitely show you those. I'll leave them right there for just a second. And did I show you all of them? Oh, there's one more. And we're going to use this purple plaid. So when I tore mine apart, it kind of tore my pad apart. So the pad does come as a pad, but it's nice that it breaks away easily so that you don't tear your papers when you're getting a piece out. So this is the pad. And it's just fun and bright and happy, just like summer. I love summer. Okay, so these are the dies. We're going to use all of them pretty much. So let's start putting them together. So the basket has this rectangle piece, and then it's got the woven piece, and then it's got this little lip for the top, and then you've got two little handles. And we will add all of that together. Let's just glue that far for a second. I'm not sure what's going on. Well, I'm sure Heather and Christopher will be back very soon. So, oh, they're back now.
It's okay. They can't hear us.
Okay. Welcome back, guys. I think. Okay. I'm going to grab this other glue just because my other one needs a little unclogging. I left the cap off, which is a big no-no. So I'll use this glue. This is the Gina K Connect glue. What, Darren? Looks like things are a lot clearer than they were. Oh, good. All right. Excuse me. I apologize. So we're just going to add our little woven piece over our basket. Oops. Move it up just a little bit. Make sure it's straight. And now we'll just add our little top part of that. And you could do all kinds of fun things with this. I tried to get it's hard to tell, I'm sure, in the camera, but I did try to get two different colors of cardstock, one that was a little bit darker than the other. I probably could have had even a little bit more of a variance in the shade. You can tell. Oh, good. All right, so this one's down just a little bit lower. I think I'm going to just stick this down a little bit so that it.
All right. So over here is what
doesn't break through
okay.
The background here.
We're live.
Okay. Welcome back, guys.
Hello. So I'm just.
Hello.
See what it looks like.
You were missed.
Okay, so I'm just going to continue to show you cards, and then we'll go on. So there's this fabulous one by Mackie, and you can see that she used the pull stencil and she ink blended, which is a great way of using the stencil with this Froggy Fun stamp. And she did little, I think it's Nouveau in the eyes.
No, hold on, let me see something.
Oh dear. It's so strange because that's completely clear.
That's what's so weird.
Just gluing the handle on the spatula.
Because it's like our whole connection isn't clear, but it's clear on the computer. I don't know.
What the grass ended up looking like.
Hello, Luann. I think Jessica is putting your order together right now. We're open till 4 today. If you want to come over and grab it.
No. Like I don't even think because like the front camera's good.
Okay, while they're working on the camera a little bit, I'll show you how to assemble the hamburger. Is that all right, Darren?
Oh, look, right there.
Got all of it on there. Okay, so I cut out the background of the hamburger in kind of a light beige because when you put the bun on top, you're going to get more of the sesame seed look.
Look at how fun that little die is. You can just line it up.
Fun one. I love this.
You can just line it up right on there without having to worry about everything dropping
Absolutely, off. Yes, it does. It makes it so easy to have that back piece.
Must have been created by somebody who was a crafter.
I don't know why it's not.
Maybe so.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not broadcasting it clearly because it's very clear on our side. That's the weird thing. It's got to be something with Restream.
So if you like that grass, it is from our die of the month for April. It's called Stay Rooted. And if you sign up for the club, you can get it for $15 shipped for no additional shipping. And this is one of those dies, I will tell you, and Shannon's showing it right there. It's one of those dies that I can totally see being in my products forever.
Absolutely.
So I'm
definitely
just
a staple.
So can you guys see if I hold the cards up like this?
Darren, you can switch over to Heather.
Because I don't want to show all these cards if they're not going to come out clear.
It's better than it was, but the light is kind of at least on my side, the light is kind of draining the color in the middle.
Yeah, I see that.
I have an idea.
Christopher has an idea.
Christopher is the tech one of all of us. He and Darren are the tech guys, but Christopher got a lot of the video stuff.
I kind of had to become an everything guy.
I'm sure. Okay, so you can see how easy that was to just line up all of the little layers on that adorable hamburger. Look at that.
Oh my goodness, look at how cute.
And we'll take it one step further. I mean, this is cute all by itself. I mean, there's not really anything you need to do, but if you want to do, which, sometimes I like to add a little something. Let me grab my Gur ink. Just dropping all my brushes on the floor. They don't quite fit in my storage very well. So I'm just using a little bit of the Gur ink from Simon Hurley and one of the brand new 4-inch blender brushes. If you don't have these, you need them. Let me tell you, I put a set on every order I do right now because I'm wanting them for all of my inks, all of my Distress, and all of my Simon Hurleys. And if you know how many Distress ink colors there are, then you know that it'll take me a little while to get them all. But these brushes are so handy, and they have just the right, what's the word I'm looking for? Resistance, maybe, when you're using them. I don't know if that's the right term, but I like how firm they are. Does that make sense?
Okay, Darren, we added another camera, so she'll at least be able to show them.
The tablecloth one, table can. go away, right? Because it's just showing up blurry. We could lose
Darren,
that.
you can switch cameras.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. That's much clearer.
So you guys might get to know me a little bit better because I'm a little bit of a klutz. So Christopher is trusting me not to knock the Collins cam down. It is literally on my shoulder right here.
Well, it's not on your shoulder.
Well,
it's on a tripod.
It's like a little parrot. Okay, so I'm going to just show these real quick. Can you guys see this?
Just going the wrong way, like up, down,
Can it go down?
Well, she's not. You have to hold them the way I showed you.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
We'll show it this way. So here's this stencil. This is the cloud and grass stencil that we have, which is another evergreen product that I love. And then this is from the paper pad. And I just made my own little window and then popped up with foam squares my dad bought frog from the Froggy Fun stamp. And it has a little pair of sunglasses right here.
So cute.
Very cute. And that is going to be my husband's Father's Day card, so no one can tell Krista.
Top
So
secret.
this one is done by Jenny, and she used the Froggy Fun and the conversation clippings and aqua pigments. And look at these little glassy eyes and this conversation clippings. See how I was telling you guys, if you just cut it in a strip, and all she did is she just made these little indents, and look at the frame, and that makes fantastic. Purchasing this, yes, you have to purchase the basket. There's that basket, and then the grill is fantastic. So this is this the sunglasses stencil, and let's see, Mackie layered this little frog on his own little plot.
See, it's not the camera. It's not the camera. Look. It's restream.
That just makes me sad.
Yeah, it's not. Is it clear for everyone? Because it's not clear over here.
It's not clear on our end either.
Yeah, it's definitely not the cameras because that's the second camera. So I don't know. It's weird.
If I show them here, they look clear. No,
they don't look. It doesn't. The whole camera's not clear, and it's very strange because we have incredible internet connection here right now. So it's not. It's something that's happening with Restream that we use to actually put everything through. Because see, if Darren, can you take our cameras down for a second?
Darren got booted for a second, so
okay.
He'll...
All right, I'll do it. Okay.
I gotta kick off.
Yeah. Okay, so just for a second, I'll have to show you. I used the watermelon dies, and I just cut the little wedge out twice, and then when I glued it together, I just kind of offset it a little bit, and then I just drew a little tiny oval, and then I just dotted it with a little white gel pen to make the seeds for the watermelon. Now, originally that one, if you have this set already, originally it had a stencil, so it's no longer available, but look at the dies, they work just fine without it too. It's nice to use it both ways. So if you've got it, go through your stash and pull it out and remember how much fun it was to work with that. And then I just made a little sauce bottle. It kind of looks a little bit like Tabasco sauce, but to each his own. Some people like Tabasco on their burgers. Some people like ketchup. And then last but not least, if I can find it, I'm missing my little pineapple. I cut it out. I just got to figure out where I put it. It wouldn't be alive with me if I didn't lose something. What is the deal with that? It was all sitting on top of each other. So how I managed it, I don't know. So give me just a second to round that up. But that is hilarious. Like I said, it's all sitting right here. Oh, I knocked it on the floor and all of my all of my craziness. Okay, so there's those two. I just got to figure out what I did with the leaves. I probably picked something up and just didn't pay close enough attention. Trust me to do that. But in the meantime, before I find that piece, because I may end up having to cut another piece of grass, or I mean of leaves for the top, let me show you where I'm going with the rest of the card. There it is. Okay, so I've got the grass, I've got the clouds. I've cut this down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. And this, I believe I cut to 2 3/4. Maybe not that. Let me see. No, it was 2 3/4 by 4. So we'll just go ahead and glue those together.
Right now, that's all I got.
Thank you for sticking with us. I know every once in a while we have those little glitches that we just can't control. So thank you for your patience and for hanging with us. Okay. So now I'm going to take this little piece of grass that I cut out and glue it to the top. And we'll just trim it down when we get to where we want it. Hopefully you can see that okay. Oh, looks like Heather is back. Heather, is your mic on?
It is if Darren has me.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. So this is just what we're going to go with, guys, because this is all we got right now. Unfortunately, there must be a storm coming in or something, or Restream is not happy. I don't know. But I want to make sure that everybody gets their card shown. So this is Jessica's. And what she did is she combined two scenes all in one. And right here, this would be a typical time in the backyard for a lot of people, is you have the pool. And she did beautiful masking. I wish you guys could see this in person. You have the grilling frog and his little barbecue, and then you have these ones from the summer fun. And look at how fantastic that card is with all these wonderful layers. And then you have this card by Mackie, and this card has so much texture. And literally look at the glitter in the pool. Look how fun that is.
That pool stencil is so much fun to play with because you have so many design opportunities with that.
You really, really do. I mean, you could make it, and this is the thing, like some people get intimidated by a 6x6 platform, but literally what all these, this card is somebody cut it down to A2 size. And then you have this card, which is done by Gina. This is Darling. And she did the grilling dad. And her, I can tell that she's probably going to duplicate this for her husband, who is a chef. And you can see where she put the picnic table in the back and she embossed the lettering. And then we're going to get into just look so simple, but look at the movement. And they did a little bit of glaze here.
Can you hold it up a little higher because it's white right now? There you go.
I just have to remember to tilt it. But you can see where, let's see, this is Candy. I love how Candy does all of her Post-it notes on the back here. She has all these wonderful details for me. Yes, all these cards, if you guys, they're on Instagram, they're on the Brutus Monroe page, they'll be on the Brutus Monroe fan club page. So there's a lot of opportunities for you guys to have the opportunity to be inspired if you're looking for close ups and so forth. And then this summertime stamp, this one is by Jenny. And look at this luscious watercolors. And then she went in here and stamped all these stamps and then just colored them in. Oh, she used the aqua pigments. I love it.
I think the team did a
And
great
again,
job.
Jenny did, look at this fire
Bye,
dye
Kathy.
or fire. Bye, Kathy. She did the fire stencil. And this is how I get, it's like the best day ever when all the cards start showing up because they come in these little beautiful packages. And it's like Christmas every day. And she did the 2 different grills. Look at how fabulous that would be when you're going to a graduation party or Father's Day, or just maybe someone's getting a new car or they're just celebrating.
Can I interrupt for just 1 second?
Yep.
Okay. So I just want to show, Darren, can you switch? Thank you. You're on it already. Okay. So we've got our grass. There's where I put the trim. We've got our clouds. And then I just trimmed a little piece of the graph, what is it? Plaid, the purple plaid.
So you didn't have to do any stamping for that. So like that card base right there.
Not at all.
You did that all from one paper pad.
Yep. Isn't that fun?
Look at you, gold star.
And we've got all of our pieces. So while Heather's talking, I'm just going to start assembling, but I just wanted to at least explain how I got to that point. So.
Yes, Memorial Day is coming up, 4th of July. You have Labor Day. So there's lots and lots of opportunities. And, I don't know about you, but I don't cook very well. And I'm always being asked to bring napkins. So what I could do with my napkins that I'm being asked to bring to my mother-in-law's house is I could bring a card for the people that are coming. She has 7 sisters and brothers. We usually have about 40 people, and you can have like a fun little tag to give. You can have these fantastic cards. Like, how fun would this be as a thank you to the host, with my napkins as my husband goes and grills for everybody.
That's awesome. I love that.
Or you bring like a fantastic, case of, pop or something, and then literally you can put a card on it. And graduation, like the sky's the limit. Look at the watercoloring on this. This is Jessica, and you can see, and I should have known because the chair is purple. And then she used the beach towel stencil right here for this. Do you see that? The strip.
So cute.
Yes, and don't forget, there's a free graduation stencil for orders that are shippable for over $25 today. And then this one is by Gina, and she went all out. So this card, she used the stencil with the water, and then after she did everything, she put the magical shattered glass.
Heather, tilt it regular because I think you're clear now.
Hey, you're all good now.
So that's just so strange. But look at that.
That is really pretty.
That is gorgeous. And then she put the acrylic bubbles, and she even did the pink mermaid paper back here. I mean, this card just keeps going and going, and all the layers. Yay, camera cleared. That's what I like to hear. So I'm going to just put these aside, and so that we can keep going. And then this card, can you see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the picnic table, And then here's the Stay Rooted, one of the strips from the Die of the Month this month. And then they did all these little papers. Look at how fun. You got the relish, the ketchup, the mustard. I mean, Candy definitely is ready for the whole picnic. And then this is fun. This is by Mackie. So she did the whole stamping in the background and then popped up the table. And this is by Candy, and she did the ketchup and mustard bottles on the back of the picnic scene. And look at this paper. I mean, this, I believe, is in one of the paper pads, too. Now, this card, Jenny, like blew everyone's socks away here at Bruce Monroe when we got to open it. But look, she created garland out of the beach balls with just simple string. And then she did the water stencil in the back. She did the Stay Rooted. She did 2 picnic tables. I mean, this is definitely a party I want to go to, Shannon. And then we're going to get into the water lily set. And this person who is Jessica, and again, I should have known because of the purple, she did the circles stencil with some fallen snow, but she did some ink blending, just tone on tone with the water lily stencil, and then she put one of the flowers from the water lily stamp, and look at that layering. I love it. This card, oh, I love this card. So Jenny did some pasting, and she just had it blend and did one of the conversation clippings there. Look at this. This one's Jenny also. Jenny really knocked it out of the park. I think she made about 20 or 30 cards. So this card, not only did she ink blend back here, but then she did the water lily stamps and layered those, including like this is coming off. This looks like a stained glass window. Oh, look at how fun. Gina, so she did some glaze. Let's see what kind of glaze. Glossy accents with embossing ink, alabaster embossing powder, candy coat, oxiding. I mean, I think this is a kitchen sink card, Shannon. She put the whole thing into it. And then this card is beautiful. And then after they did everything, they just took our pearl aqua pigment and just put it all over top, which Candy, good job. And this online is done by Jessica. And she did a mini slimline. And what a smart idea to turn the regular slimline into a mini. And look at this little the stitching around here. Oh, what? Gina, this is gorgeous. So she did a chroma mist velveteen glaze with Lawn Fawn glitter pen. Look at that. Do you guys see this? On glitter stock. I mean, and then she did the dragonflies on some vellum. Look at how pretty. Okay. What? Okay, Gina did some type of duo gel. Huh?
It looks like she did shattered glass.
She did. She did the.
I love that.
Oh my goodness. And then she did those baubles that Christopher liked from the jewel mix. And after she did the duo gel from Thermal Web, she did this shattered glass. And look at how, I mean,
it's stunning.
That makes you happy. And then this one is from Candy, and she did some embossing on here and then coloring, which is gorgeous. And then this card is ink blended, and then there's sticklers, and then literally just pop the water lily set up.
Sticklers?
Yes.
What are sticklers?
I
stickle? What are you talking about?
So, okay, so that is the water lily sets.
I'm just finishing off the front of this card with a little conversation clipping, and I picked Fun in the Sun.
I like it.
Works.
So the sunglasses stencil, look at how fun this is. So this is by Gina. She did the Chroma Mist Scalene embossing powder, the Raven ink, but look at the coloring on here. And then this one is with ink blending, and then did the falling snow. And then this is the vintage patio with our froggy friend. Oh my gosh, look at how fun this is. This one's Gina. She did the alabaster glitter glaze, raven ink, Copic colors, and inks. Look at that. And then this one is Jenny, and so she made a layer of the card, and then she popped the whole thing up because she did it as a shaker. You see that? That is so fun. I could totally see.
And you really do need to see all of these on Instagram and Facebook because as fun as it is to see them on this, it's not doing them justice.
No, and this would be a fun bachelorette party card or girls' weekend, Mother's Day card, birthday card. And then this card is from Candy, and look at how fun that is. And then this one's from Candy also, because you can see the shine on that. Glow in the dark chroma glaze, the raven ink, and look at that water stencil. So here is this card. Look at how fabulous. And all these foils.
Yeah, that foil looks so cool with that.
And then the shattered foil right here, which is Candy's. Those are amazing. It's just that little bit of layering. It adds so much interest to people's cards.
Absolutely. Dimension is key.
Yeah. And then this is embossed. Now, this is just done with stencils, guys. This is our stencil that has the apron on it. And look at how fabulous those are. And then you have this one, they did the water, the pool, and then they did the fire. You see the stencil on that. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, look. So this one's by Gina. I mean, look at all that stuff. So she did a really great job with doing the towel, and then she did a shaker pouch. And look at how she turned that in, and then she put the little frog on top with the conversation clipping. Look at the towel on that one. Cute. And that is done by Mackie. This one's by Gina also. And she did the glitter glaze. And look at how fabulous that is. You can have a rainbow towel. This one's by Jessica with the green. This is really cute too. And then what she did is she did the towels this way, and then she embossed the sunglasses and popped it up.
Hold it a little closer to the camera. So cute.
It is stunning. Okay. So the last ones, guys. I'm just going to clear the surface here.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to show the final card that I created. That's okay.
Yeah.
So all done with the dies. In addition with the grass die and the pineapple and the wild watermelon. Here,
That
there,
looks. I want to go to that picnic.
Doesn't that look fun? Doesn't it make you excited for summer? Oh, thanks, Candy. And then this is one of the conversation clippings. And all the papers that were patterned are all from the summer break paper pad. So lots of fun. You can see this is just one idea of how to use all of that. So I can't wait to see. I hope that you will post what you do with yours.
So here is the frog. And look how they took the fire stencil all the way down. This is Candy. Look at this. She just did the 4x4 up here, 4x4, and then left this white. And then this one's mine. So I turned my stamp this way and that way to create a pattern paper in the back. And then this is the foil.
That is so cool. Isn't it orange static? Is that what it's called?
The orange
it looks fabulous with that.
Gina has been foiling like a queen. And then this is also Gina. Look at how she like layered all that fire.
Sorry for your loss, Nikki.
I am sorry, Nikki. So yeah, this is a great way, and it's so fun to see everybody's different ideas of what they created.
I love that we have, the design team all gets the same things, and I love how different all of the different projects are. I love watching how everybody interprets it, and I love it when you guys put your stuff up on the Brutus Monroe fan page, and I know the design team loves it too. We all just get inspired by each other. So make sure you're not shy. Make sure that you put that up there and share what you create, because like I said, we all love to see what you create just as much. Yeah. And you guys are going to think of things we don't think of.
Absolutely. And everybody has a starting point. I mean, I tell people this all the time. I mean, I love mixed media. And the first time I ever did a project, I was super proud of it. And I shipped it off to my friend, and it crashed and died in the post office because it wasn't that great. And you know what that person did? They said, just practice. And that's all it is. Everybody has to start someplace.
Well, and the design team isn't going to send in the things that they don't like. They're going to send in the things they do like. So you don't see all of the things that I go in my garbage can before they get, you know what I mean? So you're absolutely right. You should see the first cards that I created. They're a lot different than the ones I create now.
But you know what? I keep some of those because it reminds me of where I started at and how far I've come. And I love sometimes just creating with people, and that makes it worth it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I know that we had to mess around with a camera a lot. I don't know what people, because I was going to create this card. I don't know if you guys want me to try to do that quickly, or I know Shannon is made an amazing card, which she gets 3 gold stars for all
3
of
gold
that
stars. Wow.
Well, you used the paper pad, you did the conversation clippings, you used the pineapple die, you did a watermelon die, you did all of the picnic basket, and look at how beautiful that card came out.
And it was easy. And it's just fun. I love to go through my dies and kind of I love that they work together. So make sure you're checking your die inventory regularly, because a lot of times you'll be able to put old and new together.
Well, who would have thought that those would have fit perfectly like that?
Exactly. I know. Wasn't even planned. That was just lucky.
Well, it's beautiful. Well, I'll stamp a little bit and we'll see, because I actually have some stuff done as far as things go.
Perfect.
If I don't trip over the stool. So what I did is I took this stamp set, and I already stamped that guy out with his little grill. And this is what a little trick that I do is I stamp out like 2 or 3 of that item. And that way, so I will take a half a sheet of paper in my MISTI, I will cut it down, I will stamp out my stamps 2 or 3 times, usually 3, because that's my magic number, right, guys? And then I will sit at home. Now, I didn't do this with this one, but I will sit at home and I'll color, I'll fussy cut, I'll just assemble. And then when I get all that stuff done, I put it on the back of my card. And you can see, like, this was a stamp that I cut out and did all that. So the next time I go to create, maybe I just need to add one more element. And I already have it done. And it's with the stamp set, so it's not lost in space. Or, as my husband calls it, my crap room.
That sounds like something Darren would say.
No.
I think Chris would get along very well with Darren. He's a man of very few words, but sometimes he comes up with some zingers. So for the background on this card, Shannon, I took the Summer Lovin', and sometimes you want to create your own paper, and that just to coordinate. So I have my acrylic block that's right here, and for my Summer Lovin' set, I'm just going to pull off these tools.
I have to say about the Summer Lovin' set.
Yeah.
When we were discussing it, I was a little worried. I wanted to make sure it was going to stand on its own, and I love it. There are so many fun things you can do with this. I mean, I love it with the frogs because it goes so well with the frogs. But
Absolutely.
it has so many elements that you can work with for whatever you need.
Absolutely. Well, that's the fun about creating, because you just never know when you're working as a team, where things are going to take you.
Yep.
So what I did is I take my card, as long as everybody can see me, and what I did is I stamped once vertically, and I stamped a second time horizontally. And I did this all the way across. Now, you'll notice I'm a messy crafter. It doesn't have to be perfect. And this is a really great way of getting layers without much effort. And then
I love that it adds texture.
It does add texture. You could emboss this. And just like that, that background is done. And then I just have to grab my paper towel or microfiber cloth. And I'm going to take get to clean my stamp. Today I'm going to use, oh my gosh, this smells so good.
Are you using the pink lemonade? Yes. Oh, that does smell good.
So I'm going to need to do a burger tonight with a drink of pink lemonade. And then I'm going to have to have a popsicle for dessert.
You've got it all planned.
I do. I'll text my husband on the way home, and he'll have it ready for me when I get there.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So we use this app to tell people, really it's to tell us where our kids are at, because, we both work. But he has it so that when I go through the tunnel, it pages him, and that's when he starts dinner, because then I'll be home in like 20 minutes.
That's so nice.
It is nice. He's a keeper. Okay, so then I'm going to take my card perfect blend paper. And I am going to be able to get it's barbecue time as well as this, the 4x4 stamp. School must have heard I was talking about them because just. And I don't know if you guys have picked up these zippered pouches. These are amazing. And it's nice for me because I usually go, my one friend has an entire basement for crafting. And I will go into her basement and I can put the entire release in one of these zipper pouches. I mean, and all my stuff. So what I did is I just take my pixie tape and if I just put this down, oopsie, you know what? There it goes. Now, I could also use my stick and stamp mat and a blending buddy, but I'm just trying to do this quickly since we had a little technical hiccup. And I'm going to take my ink and blend. So I'm going to take the Simon Hurley Shooting Stars. And I like to lay a light layer when I'm ink blending down first. I don't know what Shannon prefers.
I just go for it. But I think that sounds good. It probably makes everything blend easier.
It does. And by laying my light layer first over everything, because I'm just going to do a little bit of a distressed way, this allows me to theoretically get all the spots.
Oh, that makes sense.
So then instead of trying to get a dark in, because the dark is going to cover up the light, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I just have a light over everything, then I don't have to worry about not coming in. And I'll make certain areas a little, I'll go in heavy. I usually pick, let's see if we can guess, 3 that'll be my yellow. And then I'm going to use traffic cone. And I love these brushes that Christopher came out with because they blend no matter if you're trying to do a large surface or if you're trying to do a small detail.
Very true. Very true. I was just saying, I think you were off at that time. I was saying the same thing. I order them with pretty much every order right now because I'm trying to get them for all my distress inks too.
Yes. Well, if and somebody at Cree was asking me how many I would start with, and I told them 3 packs. And this is why. You have the 6 rainbow, right? So you have the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, and the purple. Then you have one for white, you have one for black, and then you have the 3 metallics. And that's a good starter way of going.
That is a good starter way of going.
So now I'm just going to go in here with Game Over, which is the red. And it's a little bright, so I just want to make sure I blend that out. And again, it's okay. Because I'm just trying to go in here quickly without too much craziness. And you can tell I'm live, but there's going to be some oopsies, but that's okay. So now
you buy 3 of everything according to Candy and Penny.
I do. I literally have, now I don't do it with my stamps, but any type of consumables, because really I have one for home, one for away, and one for my backup. So I have this bin that all of my consumables go into, and I'll put an extra blending buddy. I'll put an extra stick and stamp mat, because I have a 98-pound dog, and he loves getting into my craft supplies almost as much as my kids do. And sometimes I run out of things in the middle of the night, and that allows me to really not have to worry about that. Now, again, I'm just trying to do this quickly for the moment of time. But look at that.
Love it.
So I like how it turned out. And again, before I move on, I'm just going to clean this. This time I'm going to use the cherry cola from the retro release.
I have a tier tray I need to bring out of my garage because I'm just going to fill it full of my squeaky cleans.
There you go. I love your backdrop back there with all those glitter glazes.
Oh, thanks.
That looks beautiful.
It's functional. This is where I work, so it's got to work too.
There you go.
One of these days I'll finally finish organizing everything to where I will show. But there's always something that's not done, you know?
Right?
I think craft rooms just by nature are always evolving.
Well, it's okay. My husband, I've been saying this for a long time. I'm trying to get our master bedroom to be my craft room. Maybe in 2030 it'll be done.
Oh, it'll be done before then.
I don't know. And again, I'm just doing quick cuts on this. And again, this is where please use our inspiration. I know a lot of you say that you get stuck or, that's all that Shannon and I do is we literally get inspired by other people. Some ideas come for,
Sometimes when you look at other people's things, you may not even do anything like them, but it makes your brain work. It makes your brain ask yourself, what if you did it this way? Or what about this? And sometimes I make something that has nothing to do with whatever I looked at, but whatever it was sparked an idea in me.
Absolutely.
And you know what? It's okay to borrow ideas too.
Yes. And that's all inspiration is, right? Is being inspired by someone else.
Nikki gets it. Nikki says, me and my mom are always reorganizing our big room we share. It's because we're always finding new ways to organize and new storage containers.
I love that, Nikki. That sounds like you have a really great family system there. Now, I'm just going to, hopefully this will work out. And that's why I stamp. I'm glad I didn't stamp that on there.
I know there's always that extra pressure when you're live, when you're stamping a sentiment. And right? You're even braver than me. You're not even using a MISTI to do it.
I'm more used to like mixed media, and you could just gesso everything.
Blurry again.
I'm blurry again. Oh no.
No, Darren got booted again. He was just letting me know.
Oh, okay.
He's missing in action for a minute.
Now I'm going to do something slightly different. See how much I can. Yay! Okay, not too crooked.
Nikki, that is a key, isn't it? I figure if you can balance when you get something new, use it with something old, and you do well. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm always going to do fun stuff. I haven't even attempted to not have fun new stuff, but I think it's important when you get the new stuff to look at what you have to work with it for sure.
I just buy it all.
3 of them. 3 times.
What's that? Times 3? Yes. When people ask me to see my craft room, I just show them my craft house at this point. If I ever get that room done, it'll be a miracle, and then I'll show it.
It'll be awesome.
Well, when we were moving, I required a craft room, and I don't think that woman understood what I meant.
I always laugh. I know it's been circulated a million times that I guess it's a meme. I never am sure what makes something a meme or something else, but anyway, it's that picture of blueprints
Yes.
of a house, and there's like this ginormous craft room, and then there's this little tiny rest of the house. I'm like, yeah.
I have a couple of friends that have done that. I used
Yeah?
to do real estate, and they would ask me, I said, unless you're selling a house, just enjoy it.
One day we'll get to our garage, and we want to make our garage a craft studio, but you know, we had to just replace a fence and all those other things that come first. But that's the ultimate goal.
You were like, I want a 3rd dog. I'm skipping the I'm skipping the garage this year.
Studio.
Yep.
The dog didn't really. Our dog was a rescue dog, and so it didn't do too much. But we had to have that fence, so our fence was falling down. So,
Mackie, I love that idea.
that is a good idea, Mackie, because that's one thing that's she's so cute. She is so full of sass. We named her Sassy because she's just a little stinker, but we adore her.
You need to show her. Is she nearby?
Yeah, I'll go get her.
She is so cute, guys. And so tiny.
This is Sassy.
Look at how cute.
She
that's
is
awesome.
What was that?
That Melanie Lane did that with her dining and living room.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that on YouTube.
Look at how cute.
She is fun. She keeps my boys in line. Can't crawl down my shirt. No.
She says, watch me.
She's lots of fun though.
How big is Sassy now, do you think?
She weighs about 5 pounds.
That's insane.
Yeah, she doesn't weigh much.
My Brutus is 98 pounds.
98 pounds. Wow.
She
is a lover, Kate. She is really sweet. When we were looking at puppies, I was already sad because we had issues with the one that we had wanted. We wanted Cookie, but she bit our neighbor, so we had to take her back. But then I wasn't even gonna look at the puppies, and I just thought I wasn't really feeling the connection with the dogs I was looking at, and I was like, there was one I kind of thought about, but I wasn't feeling it the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then I found Sassy, and I picked her up, and she snuggled right into my neck, and I was like, okay, we're done. This is the one.
Found her.
She's licking my ear.
Oh my gosh.
3 of your 4 cats outweigh her. I love big fat cats. They're the best. I love you.
I don't know why I'm so popular right now, apparently. It's very interesting. I am almost done. And the nice thing with this frog is There's not much. And this card, literally, I started this at 20 till. Let's see if I can, or a quarter till. It's a 15-minute card.
Oh, and frozen? Not anymore. Okay. I unfroze.
I think you're back.
I have to tell you something funny. Look what
Love
I
it.
found. I found the top of the pineapple because I finished the card. There it is.
Always. It's just there for
Mhm.
next time. You put that in your back of your die and you'll have it for next time.
That's true. See? Good tip.
There you go. Okay, so I'm just going to color my little froggy friend here. And again, I'm not doing anything magical. I didn't even pull out my pencils because we're at a time.
I defrosted. That's funny.
Oh my gosh, who said that?
Kate.
Oh my goodness, Kate. And literally, Darren, did I tell you what a great job you did illustrating these?
Did you hear that? He said thank you.
I had lots of fun.
He said he had lots of fun.
Hey, Darren, was it froggy fun?
It was.
I couldn't resist. It was a Darren joke.
It was a riveting good time.
Yes. And the tri-blends, now I'm just going in with one color, but if you would get the tri-blends from us, they are super fabulous because literally they have all the colors all in one thing.
You know how I feel about the tri-blends. I love them.
They're fabulous. A dark, a light, and a medium. Here's my sausages. Let's see. I'm just pulling stuff out of what Christopher already has out. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, Mackie, I'm excited to see what you do with them.
So I just put an orange and now I'm layering with a brown and the two will blend together. Should I do a brown grill? Grills come in different colors now.
Probably.
Again, it's just you can make it all complicated and so forth, or just make it simple. Yes, that's what I was doing. That's what I did with these ones, Mackie, is I did the tri-blends. And I love how they turned out.
I have a few different brands, and I haven't had any problem with mixing different alcohol markers at the same time. So.
Okay. Look at how quickly they're coming together.
But the tri-blends make it so easy because you don't have to sit there and guess. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, they were also, I was using them also with my Derwent pencils too the other night. And you can layer that stuff right on top. And then this is the Thermal Web foam squares that I'm using on the back of this guy. I'm just pulling off all these little squares.
So, Mackie, have you actually tried them out yet? The funny thing is, one of my favorite colors of the tri-blends might surprise you.
What's that?
It's the earth brown. No, it's brown gray. Sorry. It's
I'll have to try
brown gray blend because you can use it for brown or you can use it for gray. And it's just a good color. It's just a good staple.
There you go. So, like I said, this is so nice because now I can go home and everything is in one container. And look, I just need to put it on a card back.
Perfect. Love it. And you got that done fast.
Yep. It's not perfect, but it was a 15-minute card, guys. And that's the thing, like people just make things very, very difficult. And I can go in there and shade and put some layers and all of that other stuff and take my time. But also, this is quicker than going to the store and grabbing a $12 card from a big box store. And you're supporting a business that gives back to the community and really cares about their customers as well as the people that work for us.
And I'm sorry, but being creative, it feeds your soul.
It does. I mean, like this really, I got inspired by seeing everything that the design team did. And I hope you do too. And I loved how your card came out, Shannon.
Thank you. I love your card too. I loved seeing all of the samples again. I get to see them up close and personal as I put them into the social media, but it's always fun to see them again.
Yeah, land speed record, a better than store bought. Yeah, I mean, literally, Shannon was able to do that whole card in the time that I showed those cards, and Chris had to fix the computer. And in 15 minutes, I was able to put this one together so much quicker than, and like I said, you're supporting us, and we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So there you go.
Tonight, I'm going to go live again tonight at 7, and I'll be using something different from the summer release. So
there you go.
I usually do a scrapbook layout, and I haven't decided for sure. I probably will save that till next week. But whatever I do, it'll be from the summer release.
You could even do you could do one of your boys swimming or
I thought about that, but I don't know. Maybe I will.
Create your own ending, Shannon.
I will definitely do that. I should probably get on it, since
well, this ran a little bit longer just because of the technical difficulty, but I appreciate you hanging in there.
Oh, it's all good. No, I'm laughing because usually I'm prepared the day before, but it's not been one of those.
Somebody was very busy this week doing a lot of things because we have so much amazing things here at Brutus Monroe.
Well, and with the cold, I usually would just do stuff at night, but I was pretty wiped, so I just went to sleep, and now I feel much better, so I'll feel more creative.
Well, I hope you guys, whether you're going for a summer barbecue, a graduation,
I'll use the flip-flops.
A flip-flop. Maybe you just want to, oh, there you go. I hope you guys remember to create your ending and be good to one another. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Shannon.